Okay, so there's no time for filming coming in here because it was just dark, but we are now off. We've got a police escort, we've got convoy boards in the window, very thorough. So the queue, apparently is about 300 trucks, so it's probably a good thing that we're under police escort.
No, we came from the right hand side.
So I can't even, talking about which way we came in, I can't even remember, to be honest.
No, we don't, yeah, different.
So, I mean, the actual drive, shut up. The actual drive tonight isn't too far. I mean, it's only about, it's probably not even 300 kilometres, I guess, to Kaunas. Just all depends on this border. We'll see how busy it is. With a queue of 300 trucks, it's going to be fairly busy. And apparently the reason there's such a big queue is because you're unlimited on how much diesel you can take out into Lithuania. Whereas in Poland there's a limit of 600 litres, and Latvia I know is 200 litres. So anyone running from Belarus or Russia, you know, on distance work wants to obviously take as much diesel as they can. So that's why it's there's such a big queue. So we'll be really popular, I guess, when we get down there. But there we go, that's not my call. So yeah, this brings to the end our little sort of Russian leg back into Europe for the last four shows. So that's been good fun, really enjoyed it. Actually, a couple of friends of mine who I know through like Facebook and Instagram actually came and met up with us today and took me and my mate Richie out into the city and showed us about, which was really nice of them. Yeah, it was a great day. So I finally got out in Minsk. It was brilliant. So I'll stop filming for a minute because it's just dark and we've just had one get caught at the lights. So we'll see what this drive brings. So this must be the start of the queue then. So what are we on? 34 kilometre marker. Right. Part 2. So 11 kilometres in total. Not bad, eh?
That was roughly 420 trucks.
How the hell he managed to count that many? You've got a lot of fingers and toes to count all them, haven't you? Right, I better stop this as we're doing customs. So we reckon about 3 hours roughly to do that. The Belarusian side isn't too bad, really. So just got to join the queue for the Lithuanian side now. Just not enough time to make myself a coffee. Where are you, Ted? Are you here?
Yeah, I'm in second one.
Well, that seems to be customs finished. I think so, anyway. It's now 7:45. I can't honestly remember what time we got there, but it's done now. About 130 odd K to go. So try and get there. Oh, it's a bit of a fresh morning. Truck sort of queuing to get in, which is quite surprising. After the amount waiting to get out, blimey. Anyway, right. From what I remember, there's not too much to see in Lithuania, scenery-wise. So I think I'm going to turn the camera off, and if I spot anything, I shall turn it back on. forgot to start this off. So we're just sort of approaching the gig, hopefully. Yeah, there it is, distance. Get straight in there and get parked up and done. Or is it sort of 9:30 now, Monday morning? I'm looking forward to a quick beer and then a sleep. That's the order of the day. Just going to have a little doze because I don't want to be awake all night when there's no need to. Just got to try and remember how to get in this place now. Got to turn over a bridge, if I remember rightly. Is that the bridge? I think that might be it. Yes, it is. Marvellous. I knew it was fairly simple to find. Stuck in a rabbit warren of cars. I can't remember. We'll find it. It's just behind here, so should be down to the end. Turn in, I think. There's the bus. Seem to have beaten the other driver here. I better get on the blower and see where I'm going. Right, that is that. Kaunas. Here we are. Oh, forgot to start the video, of course. So now leaving Kaunas for Krakow in Poland. So can't see they're going to get there today. I think it's just too far, which doesn't really matter because it's a travel day. But hoping to get the truck washed. Been told of a 24-hour one on the route, so fingers crossed we'll be getting that all sorted out. I know the weather's not the best, but I just want to get some of the muck knocked off of it. I've not been out this way before, because the only time I've done this venue previously was we then left here to go to Moscow, I believe, which is the opposite direction. So, but I'm pretty sure this is going to just bring me out to the roughly the same point on the motorway. It's quite strange not having a travelling convoy, although I've got two of the others behind me, because I was the last one to load or finish loading because my stuff wasn't quite ready, and I was boxing one of the other trucks in, and the other one was just done just fractionally before me, so we've all left together. Excuse me. We'll just see what the night brings. Hopefully it's chucked it down with rain, but hopefully that's not going to do any more of that. Yeah, all is cool in school, as they say. I've still not really had time to look. I have been to Kaunas before, and I'm sure I've been into the town. I can't really. That was quite a few years ago, if I remember rightly. So this particular job hasn't been one for a lot of sightseeing. We've just not had the time. It's been fairly intense, but good fun. So I shall turn this off now anyway, because there's not a great deal to see, and I'm not far, about 2 kilometres from the motorway now. It's all pretty dark around here. So I'll try and do a bit when it's a bit of daylight. So yeah, left Kaunas, did almost 4.5, and I just stopped and had a 4 hours kip, let the rush hour in Warsaw die down. I've just come through some roadworks, and this idiot has pulled out in front of me and is sitting there doing 10 miles an hour. I don't think he's got any sort of straps or anything on that, and I can't get around him. So I'm sure all the other drivers coming the other way, that sheep whacking it, is really impressed. Oh dear. I hope this isn't an omen of things to come. It's pretty windy. Just comical, really. Still, I think we're almost on a bit of dual carriageway. I hope so, anyway. Already bored of sitting behind him. Yep, lo and behold, absolutely nothing holding it on, and there it drops. Brilliant. Who the hell employed these people? Come on, get on with it. Quite sure who the brains of the operation is there. Blimey. Oh well, at least we've got a clear road in front of us. So, this is us leaving Port Radomsko. Just got parking for 400 trucks, 24-hour truck wash, 24-hour CAF, 24-hour shop, everything that you could possibly want. And it costs...
I have to back up a bit, I hope I can do it right. You can go out to the left if you want, go across the top. How many trucks coming round this way and that way? Hang on then. Can I come back, Matt?
Yeah, come on back.
backwards.
It's just trying to get out of here is the problem at the moment. It's damn busy. But there's parking like this all over Poland. It's brilliant. You know, you get a truck wash, you get 10 zloty off in the shop. So with my 10 zloty, I've got 2 cans of beer, and Richie got us 2 coffees. So we got a coffee and a beer each. I can't remember what the parking cost, but it certainly wasn't a great deal. That's why it's a bit of a maze to get through. We got there in the end. So yeah, probably about 2.5 hours to the gig, roughly from here. So we'll be there. It's wasn't now midnight, just gone midnight. So we'll be there sort of about 3 o'clock roughly. Got to stop and get a splash of diesel and AdBlue and whatnot. So see if there's anything worth filming later on. Right, on with the show. Krakow done. It's almost 15 degrees. It's been a lovely day. Did have a little bit of rain, but nothing too horrendous. So now to Budapest overnight. The shortest way is through Slovakia and through the hills, which we're going to do. We've got to stop and get a Slovakian toll box. And it's going to be pretty hilly and tough going, but the alternative is more than double the distance, although it's motorway all the way round. So should be an interesting night. It's the last overnight we've got on the tour. So just need to stop and get a little bit of diesel somewhere, and we'll be away.
And told me he was going to kill everyone in Oscilla if I didn't kill Tara. And so I was doing it to save everyone, and really believing that. That's a delusion. It's psychotic. Right. It's a complete lack of attachment.
So just working our way through, and we've got a bit of a wide load coming, so just trying to squeeze over as best we can. Bit of excitement for the evening. It's going to be a slow old evening. Okay, so that's out of Slovenia and now in Hungary. So I've been and given you've seen the large big Slovakia. Given this big Slovakian box back, and got the Mito Another Hugo Hungarian toll done. It's a real shame this is all done at night and overnight, because it's a lovely drive through Slovakia. It's pretty hilly and windy, and you know, it keeps you occupied, but I think this piece of road is still much the same. So about 80 k's left to do down to the gig. So hopefully it won't take too long. Just have to see how hilly these roads are, I guess. It's really quite mild, very pleasant. Friday morning rush hour in Budapest. Should be approaching the venue just down here on the right, but I'm pretty sure from memory the tram lines run underneath the bridge on the right hand side, so I think I'm better off just going around the block to get into it, if I remember rightly. I'm sure it's a safer option. This is a bit notorious, this one, for having trucks drag the tram lines down, and there's all sorts of problems and costs, and I don't want any of that this morning. I just want to get in there and go to the toilet, to be honest. Let's have a look. Yeah. You what, sorry?
The parking area is completely shut off.
Ah, can we not get in the venue?
Well, it stops at the gates and they're all locked.
Alright, well I'm literally just around the corner.
Well, yeah, just turn up, mate, that's all you can do. We just parked in the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bit peculiar.
Yeah.
Why is the fucking parking open, but...
Probably because the buses aren't here.
I don't know, it's fucking in and out parking area there. Most of the buses.
Oh yeah.
That's nothing. It's like it's more or less been shut down.
Alright. How queer.
Funny feeling there might be building on it, mate.
You quite possibly, yeah. Well, I think I'm better off parking across the road there. Because I'm trolley bus. I'm under the trolley bus lines here, aren't I? So at least if I go over that side.
Oh right, you come the other way. You come the right way, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not.
Might be better off coming behind me, Matt, and parking the other long. Yeah, otherwise you will fuck the trolley buses.
Yeah, exactly. So if I just go over here. So there we go. Friday night. We've got a kilometre queue down into customs. There we go.
And it could help to fit that piece of the puzzle.
Hey ho.
So I hope that everything.
So I completely forgot to start any filming, unfortunately. We're now at the Serbian border, which you can't really see much of, because anyway. So just heading up to Cluj Napoca in Romania. For the last gig. Excellent, thank you very much. Good man. Thanks very much, Tom. Cheers. Bye. Wish you luck.
Get out the road.
This poor bloke's been back and forth twice. I think he's. Right, we are back in Romania. See what today brings? A massive cross. Well, I think that's what it symbolises. So that's us all done in Romania. End of the tour. Time to head home. We just got to get out of Romania first, that's the problem.